Hey everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing assistive technology, both in a low-tech option and a high-tech option for students with goal areas in reading print for comprehension. Now, many of our students have goal areas and objectives in reading print, and there's many ways to assist them. The first way is a low-tech option. These guided reading strips, which come in a variety of colors. I got them on Amazon for $7, and they can also be found on any website with various links and colors as well. Now, some teachers might not have these readily available, so two options for you. One, you can cut clear strip dividers, or if you don't have those, clear colored paper that the students can use to highlight or underline underneath what they're reading. Now, when you're going to use these, you're going to want to offer students whichever color is most preferred for them. This is important because students often can read with a color better than others. Some students might even just want clear. Today I'm going with yellow because it's my happy color. So I'm going to practice by showing you guys what it's like and what it looks like for a student who is reading this to themselves. Industrialization radically changed the production model. Goods such as shoes or fabric for clothing were now produced on machines that were housed in factories. Now, I'm just reading this to myself, but students might be asked to read with the class or follow along and asked to stop, or they might be answering questions for comprehension. This is an important tool that they can use to keep their place or help them see context clues for when they're answering questions. It also decreases stress when they're having to go back and forth between assignments and the reading. Now let's look at a high-tech option for assisting our students with goal areas in reading print. I'm going to be showing you today an app called VoiceStream. Many of our students that have goal areas on their IEPs that involve reading print have access to not only Bookshare, but if they're using an iPad for assistance, they also have access to VoiceStream at no cost to them. If they're choosing to download this at home though, the iPhone or iPad version is $15, or if using an Android or tablet, it's $9.99 on Google Play Store. So now let's take a look at the VoiceStream app for my student. I'm going to click on the home button. This shows many different reading options that the student has already downloaded. If they choose to download something else, they can come here and upload a file, something from their clipboard, or download another book from Bookshare. I'm going to use Tangerine because it's something that the student has already been reading. Notice down here that they have a bookmark on page 219 of 278, and it's already stopped where they left off from reading. Let's listen to a clip to see how VoiceStream works.
Dad let out a short, uncomfortable laugh. What are you talking about? He looked at Mom, then me, as if we had lost our minds.
So you can see that there not only is a dark background for this particular student, but blue text, and as well as a light blue highlight. And their highlighted words as it goes across is in green. Now first you can see that there's an ability to change the text with this AA. In here, you can choose to have plain or rich text, which really just changes the formatting of how you see the words. If you click on font and spacing, you can change the text to bigger or smaller sizes. Also, you can change the character, line, and margins. Going back, you can also change your color settings. This student seems to prefer blue and green colors, but you can change your text to a variety of colors in any hue. You can also change the background, the highlight, how you select something, and even spoken words. This aspect is important for students who are learning to find character quotes in older grades. Now, looking at the speech cursor, this shows how the words are going to come across and guide the student as the reader reads. There's even a Pac-Man mode which chomps the words. Now, in advanced visual settings, you can also change the scrolling and even the number of lines visible. This option is actually primarily important because of the fact that it could decrease stress of how much they are actually reading at a time. Now, going back, We might also want to change things that deal with the audio settings. In here you can change the rate to what is important for the reader to listen to in words per minute. Now, I came across this setting on language thinking it was going to change the language for the reader. If we go down to Spanish and click Spanish for the language, and then click to listen to what it reads,
As if we had forgotten Eric Fisher for Valdrian. As if to do morons, Eric can give a 50-yard field goal.
if you notice, that really is just more of a Spanish accent with not a true translation. This is kind of a setback if we were wanting to use this to work with our students for ELL. I'm going to change this back to English and go back to the home screen. So now you've seen two options, both the guided reading strips and the VoiceStream app for iPads for assisting students in their goal areas of reading print for comprehension. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day.